Imagine a sound like a roaring fire or thousands of chariots charging into battle. Suddenly the sun disappears, and the sky turns black as a living carpet of millions descends to devour every green leaf in sight. In the Bible, the locust is one of the most terrifying symbols of divine judgment. Yet surprisingly, it is also hailed as one of the 4 exceedingly wise creatures on earth. Today we are decoding the Theriomorphic Code of the Locust, from the devastating plagues of Egypt to the hybrid nightmares of the apocalypse. The book of Proverbs identifies the locust as a model for human behavior, specifically for its organization and discipline. Proverbs chapter 30 verse 27 notes a startling fact. The locusts have no king, yet they all advance in ranks. Despite lacking a central ruler or commander, they move with a unified purpose that confounds human arrogance. This symbolizes the power of collective action and fellowship, teaching that even the small and weak can achieve massive results through unity and cooperation. In historical narratives, the locust is a repeated motif for divine judgment. Most famously, they served as the 8th plague of Egypt, a force of nature so overwhelming that no human power could withstand it. The prophet Joel describes a terrifying 4-wave invasion, the gnawing, swarming, creeping and stripping locusts, that leaves a nation in total desolation. This agricultural disaster serves as a theological warning, representing the downfall of empires and the consequences of turning away from divine guidance. Perhaps the most peculiar aspect of the locust is its status in the Levitical taxonomy. According to Leviticus chapter 11, locusts and crickets are the only insects permitted for food. The symbolic rationale is based on their locomotion. Because they have jointed legs for hopping, they are seen as separated from the cursed dust of the earth. This is why John the Baptist could sustain his mission in the wilderness on a diet of locusts and wild honey, symbolizing a life set apart for God's purposes. In the book of Revelation, the symbolism escalates from a literal insect to a supernatural nightmare. These are not ordinary bugs. They emerge from the abyss with the appearance of horses prepared for battle, human faces, lion-like teeth, and scorpion tails that sting in torment. Scholars suggest these hybrid creatures represent cosmic disorder and the spiritual torment of judgment. They are designed to shock the reader into recognizing the horror of evil forces that remain invisible but are devastatingly real. The 4 exceedingly wise creatures in the Bible is summarized as the ant, biologically not strong but with the compensating wisdom of foresight and wisdom to be eschatologically ready. The rock badger or coney, simple feeble folk, which takes refuge in the rock, thus finding security in God's strength. The locust, perfect unity in ranks, with no king or leader, symbolizing the unstoppable power of the united church. And the lizard or spider, easily trapped by hand, but with unyielding perseverance, founding its way into the king's palace. From the wise ranks of Proverbs to the stinging tales of Revelation, the locust reminds us that God uses the small things of the world to confound the mighty. It is a symbol that commands us to look at our own spiritual walk. Are we advancing in unity with others, or are we a part of the devouring swarm of chaos? Which part of the locust's symbolism did you find most striking? The mystery of their leaderless ranks, or their apocalyptic transformation? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the hidden symbols of the Bible.